I'm releasing this video for clarification of terminologies used in the software development industry. It's intended solely for educational purposes. This is not an indictment of anyone or any institution. Normally, this video would be in a YouTube Shorts format, but I'm using the long form video format so that I can share some higher fidelity images with the audience. All human beings are shaped by their life experiences to one degree or another, culturally and professionally. I'm no different. I went to college in Colorado, in the US, and after that, I moved to California to work. So the software engineering verbiage and jargons that I use are based on that experience. I will concede that other people's experiences might be different to my own to a certain degree. Let's compare the terms system design and design system as I understand them. Again, based on my own professional experience. The term system design to me has meant an engineering process and architecture. System design is about building the entire engine or the entire system. System design does take into account the user interface or the UI part of the system. But for the most part, people just think of it as the quote unquote invisible backend architecture, so to speak. In my experience, both front end and back end engineers, among others, are involved in the system design of products. With respect to the term design system, I'm going to use this great illustration by Jan Duman, the great designer from the Czech Republic. As a quick side note, there have been some wonderful product designs that have come from Czechoslovakia and the Czech Republic. If you've ever held a CZ75 or VZ58 in your hands, you know what I mean. A design system is a collection of reusable user interface components and standards. It focuses on the front-end interface to ensure a consistent look and feel for a product or subset of products that a company may sell, or in the case of nonprofits, products that they support. And certainly maintaining consistency throughout the product lines is the major goal. A popular example of a UI design system is the Goldman Sachs design system. Goldman Sachs, of course, is an investment bank. One of my former bosses called it the gold standard, wink wink, a couple of years ago. While I don't know if it's the gold standard or not, it's certainly worth examining. Obviously, designers would primarily own the design system, along with front-end engineers and others. I would tell you that based on my experience, it would behoove back-end engineers to understand the design system and to provide feedback when appropriate, just so that the left hand and the right hand are in sync with each other. I will refer you to the parable about the foolish builder and the wise builder. You can approach it from a secular perspective. It's still a foundational engineering principle. One important tool that is not in this illustration is Figma. Figma has become a very useful tool in software development, especially on the UI side. It saves designers and developers a lot of time if used intelligently. However, even with embedded AI tooling, Figma cannot do the work of a UX designer and a front-end engineer by itself. Figma with AI cannot replace these two human roles, at least not in 2026. When I was in college, some people thought that Adobe Creative Cloud, including Dreamweaver, was going to replace web developers. As of April of 2026, Adobe is phasing out Creative Cloud. If you enjoy my content, Please consider subscribing to my channel. It is completely free. Consider giving this video a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, go ahead and subscribe anyways. You might like the next one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.